my god. Hi everyone. So, I'm here to tell you I'm 24 and I fell in love like crazy, and I think that all my life I was looking for this, for what's happening with me now, and I'm not naked. But this person broke up with me. Why? I still don't know. I was the perfect girlfriend, honestly. Really? I'm good at everything. I would even say I'm the best. Honestly. I'm Russian and I've never lived in the USA, but I speak like this. Everyone is shocked when they find out that I'm not from the USA or even like Europe or whatever. But I am Russian, and the only country I lived in was the UAE. And even there, because of my honesty and my sincerity, I found a creepy relationship which led me to debts and loans because of the person. And I didn't even love him, and after that, I thought I would never believe in love. And I saw a lot of videos, a lot of reels where people were saying like, "Oh, do you remember your first love's name?" And I can say that I tried to think like, what's my first love's name? When did I even fall in love? I had a lot of relationships. I had a lot of, just people that I was chatting with and whatever. And I've never felt something like what I felt at 24. At 24, I felt the most happiest person ever. And I don't know why I deserve this. I don't know why I deserve to cry every night just because he's decided that he doesn't love me. And you know what? The worst thing is that I know that he's just so lost in himself and in his thoughts and his life. I know what happened with him. I know that probably there was someone who he loved more than me, even before. Someone that he tried to cover his pain with was me. And someone who he truly loves is someone else. I know that I have the proofs for that, but he didn't tell me anything, He just told me, I don't love you, I don't feel anything anymore. And it's not been like 3 years, even 1 year, it's been like 1 month, literally. We had so much in this month. And you can say, oh, you fell in love, you fall in love with a person within 1 month. Habibi, I fell in love within 1 day. It was the first sight love. And he's the one using girls for sure. He's the one dating a lot. He's the one being the black cat, in the relationship. And thank God I'm not the golden retriever anymore. And I know that I would be one in this relationship. Because he loved himself more, even though he hates himself more than anyone in this world. And he truly loved me, and I saw that in his eyes, I saw that in his moves, in his actions, in how he was sure about me from the first day. Maybe not the first, but he got to know my mom, he wanted to know my dad, and the same shit I just went through made me realize that there is no one more important than you. There is no one more important than you. This is what we have to realize in this world, in this modern world. There is one song. It's like, tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to feel that void? Oh, do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. And all the good times I find myself longing for a change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Rise through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. I really felt this song now. I guess it's been a month actually. Алиса, какой сегодня день?
Вторник, 17 марта.
It's been 1 month. It's been 1 month. Damn, I can't stop crying because I know after a week of our breakup, I already found him with another lady, you know. I know this is like, oh, he's an asshole and whatever. That it means that he didn't really love me and that he didn't really care. He doesn't care, you know. He knows how much I suffer, how much I tried to save the relationship. And it was the first time I've ever tried to save the relationship, honestly. Because I never felt like this before. And I'm afraid I'm never gonna do this again. It's been a month. It's been a month. But it never hit me that hard for even a month. Oh damn. I feel sorry for myself. I'm so beautiful, so talented, so sincere and pure that I don't get it. Why it happened with me? It's been a month. Oh, I still remember that day. I still do remember. It was awful. It was really awful. The 17th of February will forever be printed out on my heart as the hardest day when I lost the true love. And I can't believe there is one for me out there. I really don't believe that. I really feel like sincerity and honesty is not valued in this world anymore. I swear I do believe this. Because since I tried and I put myself into this love and into this person, he still dumped me. And I know that I chose the wrong one and whatever, but how do I know? How do you even know? And I know this was given to me for a reason, you know, to understand that the most valuable person in my life is me, to believe in myself again, to see myself in him as a mirror, because I really did. I really saw myself as a mess. What is this? I'm sorry. I'm sick still. That's why we need a napkin. Okay. Anyways, I just know why it happened with me, okay? I just know. I know it deep in my heart. Because the next day, after the breakup, I'm sorry. Oh, Duolingo, hi! Duolingo is telling me, are you going to learn Turkish today? Well, Habibi, I already learned English. What's the reason? Okay, so the next day, I woke up after the worst, I don't even know, worst night of my life. The next day, I woke up and, of course, I felt devastating. But still, honestly, honesty now. It's important. The most honest moment was when I realized that this was right. Yep, I don't deserve this. Yep, I don't deserve to be dumped by someone that I truly loved with all my heart. Yet we have to realize that some people are given to us not for forever. They're given to us as a lesson, and this person was a true lesson. I saw myself in a mirror of his eyes, of his lifestyle, of like how depressed he was, how lost he was, how childish, how what is this word? Infantilized he was, let's say. I'm sorry for my English. I'm Russian, okay? I'm not native. But I saw myself in a mirror of his lifestyle, and I started to recreate my life. I literally chose for myself to be a different person now. I know I'm still the same sincere Liana. Sitting in my kitchen in the center of Moscow, looking outside at the statue, the most famous statue in the world. Let's say not in the world, okay, in Moscow, in Russia, but still, it's nice. I live the life that he can't even dream about, And a lot of my situations, there were a lot of situations that I just closed my eyes on, just the way as he did on his situations. And now as I'm reflecting and trying to understand why it happened to me, I understand that I just had to meet this kind of person to love him more than me, because he was me. It's been a month and I am a different person from the outside. Of course, inside is still the same. From the outside, I fixed my credit score during this month. I realized that what you think is what you bring to your life. So I started to think that I don't have any loans, I don't have any debts, and you know what? Guess what? I don't. My work life has become better. I have grown to a point where I raised my salary to twice, and this is what I realized also, was the fact that once you have money, you don't need a person like this. Yeah, no matter how much you love him, whatever, he would be drowning me down with him into this dark hole of his life. So once you have money, you don't actually look for happiness outside in someone, because you can bring it on for yourself. On your own. What I started bringing into my life with raising my salary is I just changed my lifestyle. I started dancing again. I started going to gym. I still, let's be honest, I didn't go to gym yet because I'm sick, but I'm going to do that. And I checked up on my health. Really, I did a whole checkup, and this is important to understand that this was all because of this person. So I'm glad and I'm thankful now. It's been a month and I couldn't be thankful. I was so angry with him, so angry with the fact that he couldn't cope with his depression and whatever he was going through. I'm constantly pulling my top up, because I think that you guys think that I'm naked like this, but I'm not. I'm wearing a top. And so I fixed my credit score fixed my loans, like, paid my loans, sorry. I started doing sports again, started taking care of my health, of myself, started walking outside, buying myself flowers. I don't date anyone that I don't like anymore. I don't even pay attention to them because I'm focused on my career, on my music. I've written several songs already. I have gone popular, like famous on TikTok, on Instagram a little bit. I went to a concert of an amazing Russian singer, and I had a chance to sing with him. I think these are all signs from life, that I finally saw myself in the mirror of another person that I love more than myself, to finally love myself the way I loved him. And it's freaking hard because it's easier to love someone else. It's really easier because, I don't even know why, but this was the lesson I had to learn, and I learned it. Even now I'm recording this video just for myself, and I think I'm still gonna post it anyway, because this is an important thing to understand. A lot of people need my help in this world. A lot of people need to hear stories like this. So the main lesson today is to pay attention to yourself, not to someone else. And finally, I'm free, full of energy. It's been a month, and I forgive him for whatever he's done, because he's just a person. And I'm just a person, I'm just a human that deserves to be happy, no matter what someone has done to me. And the best lesson I got also is to keep being honest, to keep being sincere and pure and kind. That's it. No matter what someone has done to you, keep being yourself. Keep being a nice person. I love you guys. Bye.